All right, welcome to another edition of the CCCMA Weekly Listening Party.
Yes,
We were
welcome.
we were just discussing um, Donnie's experience last week without me, and
Yes.
I don't know if you noticed this, but you have the most views last week of any of our shows that are on, well, since we've been doing live and then maybe on this account at all. We had some that were more when we were doing it on the other account. Oh, no, here's one that was more way back when. Um, Back when we were still calling it the Quarantine Music Chat 2 years ago. But yeah, so on this account, yeah, there's a couple that are more, but it's definitely the most watched one in the last 2 years. So I guess people like goth, or maybe they like beaches, or maybe they like parties. I'm not really
Well,
sure.
I might have some insight into that.
Okay.
We have to do more testing to confirm my hypothesis, but it did pop in my mind to maximize the SEO in the title of the show.
Yeah.
So I went to ChatGPT and I asked for a title. I told him what we were doing and I asked for a title that maximized SEO. And then I picked the best one and maybe manipulate a little bit to make sure to it my liking. And then I put that as the title. So not sure if that helped or if it was just a coincidence, but
Yeah.
it probably was that because I if anything, my show was less interesting because I just played video after video after video.
So, but maybe that's what people want. I mean,
maybe,
so that was one.
But I'm guessing the SEO experiment may have worked, but
Yeah,
we'll have to try. If you want to, we could try that again. We could also try SEO with the tags, and that might also even improve it more. But I didn't want to mess with your tags because I see you're the pilot, I'm the co-pilot, so I wanted to run it by you before we touched any tags.
No, yeah, I mean, I think if a certain show, suggests different tags, then I think that's definitely appropriate.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So, but I think too. I mean, maybe like because YouTube will tell people if their video is used. So I think sometimes it just depends on the bands that like if a band shares it and stuff. Some of that's just luck, but if we find back a while back, I think it was when we had a YouTube page only that was separate from the CCMA, but it was just for the listening party. We had a show where I don't remember exactly what I said, which quote it was, but I had a Mighty Ducks quote. And then that show did like amazing. And so there for a couple of weeks, I was like trying to do like Mighty Ducks quotes, and I wasn't able to
recapture the magic. Yeah.
The glory.
Yeah, sometimes it can be just random, but I think the SEO thing's worth experimenting with because it may make a difference for how it gets how people find it. People use SEO strictly for some Spotify playlists that seem to do really well. So I just thought it couldn't hurt. I asked ChatGPT to be an SEO expert and come up with a title for the week. Because I guess my title was one half goof off. It was the goth beach, but then the second half was like the SEO. It should be obvious which one was. It's like something about Creative Commons. Videos.
Well, something. I think leaving that piece in there, maybe that makes sense. Just like all the time.
Yeah, let's try that.
I mean, as long as we don't need the characters for like a title that like
right, of course.
Where I don't even know where I started.
We could also work with SEO within the description, but I think the description's pretty set. It would be the tags that we could also mess around with sometime, add to maybe. I haven't looked at the tags. I don't know if we're maxed out or not, but that's I definitely. Go ahead.
No, I doubt we're maxed out. But anyway, I have left it in there for this week.
Maybe they want less talk and more rock. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I'm trying right now to figure out what bands, what videos have I not played from Folk Records. We've talked about this before. Folk Records, it's FLOC. It's a Spanish record label, and they do physical releases and some. I don't want to say big names because maybe like big names within like a certain scene, like people like professional musicians, that like that's all they're doing. They get that kind of stuff sometimes.
Well, that's not clear to me what that means. That could mean several things. What do you mean by that?
Well, like musicians that have been touring that people might have seen
full time as opposed to hobbyists.
Yeah, and I mean, and you're right. That can be different things because like you could be a composer and like, like people that play in like the symphony orchestras, like the Minneapolis Symphony and stuff. Like they're not full-time symphony people. Like they probably teach lessons. They might be professors. So yeah, the whole like what does it mean to be a professional? Like maybe they're like semi-retired and that is literally all they do. But like it's not.
Yeah.
I
mean, Matt Farley from New England, he makes poop songs and he has millions of views. So he quit his job from making poop songs that little kids discovered through the search bar in Spotify. He's a professional musician. He does it full time. So I guess the range is very wide from classical to poop songs.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to Matt Farley. I personally love Matt Farley. He has other bands too that I actually like the Paranormal song Warrior. That's a good one. Oh man.
You know what I'll do when we're playing a song? I'll find one of the musicians that I'm talking about here. Well, I mean, maybe the Tripwires are one of those bands. Actually, I've played one of their videos fairly recently. We can talk about them later. Do you have any tracks that you wanna play, Donnie?
I do, but
kick it off.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll go ahead and kick it off then. Sheediness is back with a new video for the track Heroin. So we'll start with that. I also, let's jump into that and we can talk more later. All right. Yeah.
We had the beach theme last week, and then we got some water this time too. So bringing it all together. Is your audio working? You just took off your headphones.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. All right. 1 second. You can go ahead and introduce and play the next one while I'm working this out because I can't hear anything. All of a sudden, I lost all the sound. So.
All right. Well,
some chords over here.
This is a short one, so we'll see if this is long enough. But I wanted to talk about the other one, and since you can't hear me, we're just going to play this. This is a guy I played the last time I was on. I'm pretty sure it was recent, if it wasn't then. This is a guy of many names. He goes by Rogue Gallery, Columbo Black, and then this is going off the YouTube page for Lucius V. Guggenheim III. This is Maestro Freestyle.
Six Pac, the #1 spot, but in escrow. Got the drop on this incompetent lesbo. Mad cause her bitch bad, hopped on my web on tour, what I'm a helicopter in some head for. I could buy the bar out, vodka from the bathroom. Doctrine and dominance, ostriches, moccasins. Just for the La Raza do a kayaking through the Leviathan. Yeah. Goliath, how thou writest the violin. When your idols is idle, who you gonna fire your stand at Marquell's round the corner from where the 9-0 swim. Sniper in for the stipend when the vice gon' end. Sniper, it took a liking to my body. Gon' binge. Kind of rat races light pole to light pole. Sites won't suffice, niggas hype should be light pole. Hey man. Sites won't suffice, niggas hype should be light pole. Shit is child's play, niggas mic should be Tycho. Shit feel like the night Michael got ISO. Like me strike twice as the dice roll and ripen it. Oh, so boba bozos know I'm nice in it. Yeah. Hold my own.
All right. I am guessing since that Donnie's video is off that I am just going to keep it on. All right. So Donnie is now out. So yeah, I'm going to play another short one here. This is Somatoast at Fusion Culture. And Somatoast is a band or a musician from Austin, Texas, if memory serves. But this festival was in Israel in 2019. These are also short. I don't know. Well, for one thing, the page, the Etherpad for the show notes is not coming up, so I might lose some of these. All right, I've still got the Lucius one up. I think I already closed the Somatoast one, so I'll have to find that again for folks. All right. Well, this band, we have played a few different times. Let's see. Which videos have we not played? That is the question. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to play this one that I was going to talk to Donnie about, and then we'll figure it out when Donna gets back, hopefully. All right, so this is Jason Rendenberg, and this is God Bless the Ramones.
One of my favorite songs off the new record, God Bless the Ramones.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, in the spring of '82, I got a call from this New York dude. He had heard of the Nashville Scorchers, busting doors and lighting torches. This guy offered us a Texas tour, guaranteed to make us less obscure. It was opening for the Ramones, you see, in the Texas state of Missouri. And though we had no master plan, no amps that worked or a running van, we said yes, and away we went. With $50 past due rent, we drove to Beaumont, Texas first, where college punks would quench their thirst on bands like Circle Jerks and the Black Flag, and bartenders all in drag. God bless the Ramones, never made much money. Most folks either hated them or thought that they were funny. God bless the Ramones, they never sold their souls. The U.S. corporate radio, all that it controls. Well, Dee was the first we met, and Jeff couldn't afford bass strings yet. So Dee gave him extra strings, some Ryder beer, and chicken wings. Then we opened up the show. There was so much we didn't know. Those college punks bombarded us with bottles of beer and vile stuff. God bless the Ramones, never made much money. Those folks hated them, thought that they were funny. God bless the Ramones, never sold their souls. The U.S. corporate radio, all that it controls. Everyone loves the Ramones. Posters of them in their homes. And that t-shirt bankers wear on weekends when they drink and dare. But no one's left from that first band to take you in or make a stand. In all those years and all those miles, they barely spoke and they rarely smiled. 10,000 shows they cut it through. With a small group of us who knew they were the first and they're still the best. They truly stand the punk rock test. God bless the Ramones, never made much money. Most folks either hated them, thought that they were funny. God bless the Ramones, never sold their souls. U.S. corporate radio, all that I said, God bless the Ramones, never made much money. Most folks never heard of them, thought that they were funny. God bless the Ramones, never sold their souls. U.S. corporate radio, all that it could do. Gabba, gabba, hey, gabba, gabba, hey, gabba, gabba, hey, let me bring a break. God bless you, folks. God bless Carbondale, Illinois.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was Jason Ringenberg. I don't know if it's Ringenberg or Ringenberg. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but yeah. So I'll drop this Wikipedia page in there for you. But this is one of the guys that I was thinking about when when I was saying, hey, they get some names on there. I don't know how many people listen to this would know of Jason and the Scorchers, but they've been on EMI as their record label for a bit, and they've had some other labels. But if you've got a Wikipedia page, then you're either doing something wrong or something right. You're doing something, though. You're definitely doing something if you've got a Wikipedia page. So. And both him individually and the band both have separate Wikipedia pages. So, are you back, Donnie? Your video went again. It's like Donnie might be having more technical difficulties, but Jason was Folk 150, so they name all of their releases one after another, so you can go back on their Bandcamp all the way back to Folk 001, which was released in 2009. January 1st, 2009 is when that was released, or at least when it was put up on Bandcamp. So I don't know if Bandcamp was around back then, though, so that was probably when it was released. So I
enjoyed that one. That was great.
Yeah. Do you hear what I was saying about Wikipedia?
No, I'm on Wikipedia right now on the page that popped up. I'm checking it out.
Yeah. So I was just saying that they that's the type of band that Folk Records can get, like a band that's like not super famous but famous enough to get a Wikipedia page.
Right.
So yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So well, I played both of the show notes pages appear to be down. I don't know if you're experiencing this.
That was the next thing I was going to ask you about. I thought it was just me. I actually went to the Hall of Fame earlier today. I wanted to peruse that, and that's also down, but that makes sense because it's probably connected to the same website, right? So maybe that website's down or something having to do with that.
Yeah, P2P use.
Okay. I'll just keep track of what I'm playing today, and I'll fill it in later once we're back up.
Yeah, their main site's down. It just seems to be their Etherpad instance. I mean, their main site's up. It just seems to be.
Oh, okay. Just the Etherpad.
Either way.
So far,
maybe there's a new Etherpad exploit, and that's why both of them are down. They're DDoSing both of the sites. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would DDoS PiratePad or the Piraten Party .at. That's where we have one of our pads. That's where we have our backup pad.
Okay. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Anyway, if you've got one to share, then
I do. We have Ergo Physmis is back, but that one's a long one. So maybe I'll say that we usually play long ones at the end. So if we have time at the end, I'll play Ergo Physmis featuring Deprestival and MC GF Leather. I played the first song they released before, but they have a new song called The Unboxing, but it is.
Last week, Donnie, you were talking about Ergo Physmis. I can't remember because you listed off some labels that they had been on. But he has a Black Sonic release. Did you mention that?
I think so. I hope I did because the Black Sonic release is great.
Yeah, I just remember I was like catching it, and then I was like, I never went back and was like, did he mention Black Sonic? But anyway.
Yeah, maybe
now we've mentioned it. So
if I didn't, definitely check out the Black Sonic release. And apparently they have a new album. I guess they're releasing one song at a time, so this would be the second song. But like I said, I'm gonna push that to the end of the show whenever we play our long form at the end, because that breaks the 5 minutes rule. So right now we're gonna jump into Mother Bank and let's listen to Jalan.
Selamat pagi ibu-ibu. Pagi. Bagaimana kabarnya? Alhamdulillah sehat. Semuanya uang acungnya dibawa? Bawa. Oke. Janji nasabah.
Janji nasabah.
1.
1.
Hadir tepat waktu.
Hadir tepat waktu.
2.
2.
Setoran tiap minggu.
Setoran tiap minggu.
3.
3.
Modal kerja bukan untuk nasabah orang lain.
Modal kerja bukan untuk nasabah orang lain.
4.
4.
Tidak memiliki lebih dari 3 pembayaran,
Tidak memiliki lebih dari 3 pembayaran,
termasuk MBK.
termasuk MBK.
5.
5.
Tanggung jawab bersama
Tanggung jawab bersama
apabila ada nasabah yang melanggar aturan MBK.
apabila ada nasabah yang melanggar aturan MBK.
Jalan-jalan ke tepi pantai, pulang-pulang dihadang badai. Hati siapa yang tidak gontai, cicilan ke bank tak kunjung usai. Jalan-jalan ke tepi pantai, pulang-pulang dihadang badai. Hati siapa yang tidak gontai, cicilan ke bank tak kunjung usai. Senin PNPM, Selasa BTPN, Rabu Komida, Kamis MBK, Jumat Sabtu bank keliling, hari Minggu tak ada libur. Indahnya nian jika cicilan tak ada bunga, tapi berguna. Marilah kita maju bersama, makmurkan desa bukan bayar bunga. Marilah kita maju bersama, makmurkan desa bukan bayar bunga. Marilah kita maju bersama, makmurkan desa bukan bayar bunga. Marilah kita maju bersama, makmurkan desa bukan bayar bunga.
When they were running in front of the green screen, I feel like they missed the opportunity to go back and fill that in with something interesting. That was a wasted green screen. But a catchy tune, and it's fun to hear tracks from all over the world, different cultures, and visiting places that we've never been through Creative Commons licensed music.
So, you said you had a long track,
Mm-hmm.
Donnie. So, pretty much all of my tracks are long this week too. So we could just do a long track week. I don't know how you feel about that.
I like it. Let's play some long tracks.
All right. So go ahead and either move your device into into your living room and sit down, get comfy. This one's gonna be in a minute or two. All right. You know what? I've got one that's like 13 minutes and one that's 10 minutes. Let's just fucking do it. We're gonna play the 13-minute one.
Let's do it. Sounds good. No problem.
So this is Inheris, Lie to the Angels. Anyway, we had like another 15 seconds of that fade out. But I felt like we had faded out long enough.
Yeah, that was quite the journey, but that definitely needs to be long
Yeah.
form to take the journey. So I think our viewers are mesmerized. Honestly,
Have you you're not, if you haven't seen it, you're not gonna understand where I'm going with this. But have you seen the Barbie movie by chance?
No, I haven't had. No one has taken me by the hand and drug me into the theater.
Oh, I mean it's good. I mean, whether you want to go to a theater and see it or you want to wait till it comes out, then
Oh well, I'm gonna definitely watch it secretly at home when no one knows about it, and so I can't. No one can bust my butt on it. But no, I haven't seen it.
Okay. So yeah, I can't make any references then to it that you'll get. But I mean, this one anybody would get. I was gonna say that one was brought to us by Goth Barbie. So
Oh, you gotta love Goth Barbie.
yeah,
Yeah.
at the Goth Beach.
At the Goth Beach. There is a video that I saw of two goths going to the Barbie movie together, and they're riding in the Barbie elevator because there's like all these things set up to promote the movie within the theaters in LA and everything, and it's just funny as they ride through and like they take pictures in the Barbie pink dollhouse and all this stuff. It's so ridiculous. It's one of the best things I've seen in a while. Two goths go to the Barbie movie. Oh man. But no, if I went to the movies right now, I would drop my 15 or 18 or whatever it is these days bucks on Asteroid City, the new Wes Anderson movie.
Okay.
I don't know whether I like I pretty much like everything I've ever seen him do, so I would probably like it. So that's where I would put my money, but I'm just gonna wait for that to hopefully come to HBO.
I feel like Wes Anderson is divides opinion. I don't know, like
yeah, that's what I'm seeing by the headlines I'm reading, but I haven't read anything yet because I don't want to ruin it before I see it. I just want to go in blind and enjoy it.
But I'm kind of like, I guess like the one person who is like whatever, like what's the one where they all wear the tracksuits? Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that.
I'm not off the top of my head actually, but I know what you're talking about.
I'll figure it out during the.
Is that My Life Aquatic?
No, it's not that one.
The tracksuits. I'm forgetting which one it is. That's it.
Yeah, that was one where like I was just like, okay. I mean, it's like I don't know. I didn't hate it, but people are like, oh yeah, it's like the greatest movie ever or whatever. Just like,
yeah, I enjoy it.
The one thing that I both like and sort of don't like about Wes Anderson is all of his movies look the same.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. A lot of people are saying that.
I think that's irrefutable. And I do like that there's a sense of style. It's a little weird, but like it's like intriguing that you can like I don't know if he just sees everything that way or if it's like a puzzle to him. Like,
right.
How do I make this picture a Wes Anderson picture? Like, I don't know, but either way, it's kind of fascinating. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. So
he brings you into a world, and I think good movies can do that. Good directors can do that, and good musicians can do that with an album. At first, like the first song may sound a little wonky to you compared to whatever you were listening to just before you turned it on, but a couple songs in, now you're in their world, and it's fun to go to a different place, and then so that's what I enjoy about his movies. I feel like one, it paints his own world, and number two, it's sort of like a collage. There's so much to see and to catch that I can watch the movies multiple times and enjoy them because there's always something new that you notice because it's so dense.
Actually, so the fact that he has like a clear aesthetic, I think that might actually like it forces him to create the world. Because if he doesn't create the world,
Right.
Wes Anderson, you know, and some people, you know, like that are like where the movies are more like realistic or whatever that means. They
Yeah.
they aren't necessarily trying to bring you in. So I think that maybe is part of that's interesting. In any case, enough movie talk, especially movies that aren't Creative Commons. Maybe we should do some Creative Commons movie talk some week.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that track was long enough to where I think we're basically at the last track at this point.
Perfect. This
So,
worked out perfect, like on
yeah.
plan. So I can just play the Ergo Physmiz track, which I already previewed and sounds good to me. So now I'll be able to, I listened to the first couple minutes of it. So now I'm looking forward to hearing the full 8
Nice.
minutes. And it continues with the aesthetic of the videos from the other songs from this upcoming album, where
I hope there's
yeah.
a lot of bathroom shots. That's
Oh,
the aesthetic I'm looking for.
So that was a different album. There were 2 songs about bathrooms for that album. This is the album that has the it looks like it's AI generated, but somehow there's green screen used and people are walking around within the AI. So that kind of scrolls and there's lions and animals and people in business suits, that sort of thing. Clouds, like it's like
That sort of thing, because all those things go together. That sort of thing.
When you're talking about Ergo, you're talking about surrealism. So there you go.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, that's
Fair enough.
funny. It is funny to explain what you're about to see. It's very dreamlike, but yeah. So all right, let's end on this, and we'll see you on the other side.
My darling, unbox me and I will unbox you too. For often what's on the inside is more interesting than what's on the outside. Though I must admit your box is very nicely decorated and has messages that keep me positive. I want to open up your box. I want to lay the contents out. I want to put them in my mouth. My darling, this box is beautiful and there is something moving inside. I wonder what it is. I think it might be my heart, because I wanted you to find it there. I want to open up your box. I want to lay the contents out. I want to put them in my mouth. In my mouth. On unboxing day, you can get all of your dreams out of that box that you've kept them in. All the good dreams and bad dreams, and you can admire what disgusted with your fantasies and never speak to you again.
Yes, loving that one.
Very nice. Very nice.
So yeah, I don't know if you have anything else to play, but I think that may bring us to the end of the show.
Yeah, I mean, I had some stuff I could play, but we're over an hour here, so
Yeah.
we can. That band may pop back up on the on the top 10, and then I've got a video to play, so
Okay.
that'll work out. So,
Yeah. Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
I think it was another great week of musical treats.
yeah, that last track brought to us by Surrealism Barbie.
Yeah. Yeah. I love everyone dressed up in corporate garb. I'm not quite sure how he's making that unless those are his friends in front of a green screen, but dressing up in corporate gear or something. But like, I don't know how he placed the zebra in there without any background, but whatever that is, it's really well done. I really like it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's,
Before I forget, September 10th. Probably not going to be making it. that
Oh.
day.
you know what? Next week I'm going to Philly to DMC from Run DMC, and along with DJ Too Tough from the Tough Crew are doing a record in-store performance and signings. So
Nice.
I'll be going there with Brownski next Sunday. It's actually on a Sunday, so I definitely won't be around for this, unfortunately. But I'll be back the following
Okay.
week. Yeah, it's post-COVID, life's getting busy again, but I'll be here when I can.
Yeah. COVID cases were actually going up at the end of July. So hopefully.
Interesting. Yeah, I thought I did see a couple masks pop out when I went for a walk this weekend, and I saw some people wearing masks, which I thought maybe I missed something in the news or something, because I haven't seen that in a while. So I guess that's
There's-
why. Okay.
There's like.
Thanks for the update.
There's like 5 counties in Texas. Now, most of the countries, like, cases are up, but not like I think our hospitalizations were up 5%. But if
Okay.
you're like super low, then like 5% is not a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so, but in any case, there's like 5 counties in Texas that are like just being destroyed. And I don't know if they're just like squirting like COVID on people's asses and then, licking it off. Like, I don't know what the hell
What?
are they doing down there? Like, I don't know. It's so weird. Like,
Yeah,
but-
that's strange. That's not good. That could spread. Hopefully it doesn't. I mean,
yeah. So that's I think,
probably
kind
will,
of,
unfortunately, but
yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, I think, the whole, like, there is no post-COVID. Like, it's like the flu now. Like, it's just people are just gonna get their COVID shots in the winter like they do, or in the fall like they do flu. Like, you either get it or you're not. So,
Yeah.
that's
Very
pretty
true.
much where we're at. But yeah, it's still kind of weird that, like, because you don't ever hear really about flu outbreaks in the summer. So, it's
Very
still,
true. Yeah.
It's still a weird one. Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say there's a little county in Alaska that's it's like Alaska's a sea of green, and then there's like some yellow.
One dirty county.
Yeah, it's like islands. But the thing about like islands is, like, if like one person brings it in, then it's gonna like spread to everybody if you're not.
It is,
I
especially as we go into the fall. It seems like the right time for it to spread fast. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it just seems like that could happen. Hopefully it
Yeah.
doesn't.
So anyway, just don't be like, if you're sick, just stay home. And like the thing that irritates me about it is, like, it doesn't matter if it's like COVID or not COVID. Like, we should have learned, like, at least that, like, I don't think a lot of people thought about, like, how vulnerable, like, populations were, like with the flu and stuff. And it's like the flu always killed old people. And
Yeah.
like, if people were always like, well, we didn't do anything about the flu. Well, okay, we didn't. but that doesn't mean we shouldn't. Like, you know,
Very true. And a lot of people
So-
do die each year from the flu.
yeah.
Isn't it
so
like
it-
500,000 or 50?
I don't know,
50,000?
but we know from
It's a lot.
all the like masking up during the pandemic that like that masks stop the flu too. So, I say wear a mask if you're able. Some people like they have problems breathing or, you know, like and then there's like the issue with like people that can't do sign language or they do not sign language, lip reading. I mean, so there's like reasons not to do it, but man, in the fall, I would definitely just, because the thing is like once there's an outbreak, it's too late. like, you know, like, okay, we have an outbreak.
Yeah.
So,
Very true.
so I don't know. I pretty much just wear a mask when I'm inside, mostly because like, frankly, I don't give a shit if people think that I look weird. Like that's where I'm at. And if somebody like is like, you know, they have like, you know, they're like chemotherapy or something, like they have some sort of immunosuppression, and like me wearing a mask like helps them feel more comfortable. Like they're not the only one wearing a mask. And like, I'm totally down with that because
Yeah.
I really don't give a shit. So
Yeah. No doubt.
Maybe I should get cooler masks so I look like even more of a weirdo. So I do. While we're here, do you need to go? Like, I don't want to keep you because this is
No, it's fine.
Let me go get you.
I'm just checking out Net Label Day Radio 24-hour stream.
Oh yeah.
Listening to some mushroom waved collar Venus clouds and checking it out.
So during all of the like pandemic, we never busted these guys out.
Wow.
So, like our air quality was like in the 200s, like a month or so ago.
Oh yeah, with the Canadian fires. We were
So
getting
I
hit with
was
that.
like-
It's very
I was
Yeah.
like I busted this out because I'm definitely in the as far as the air quality is concerned in the it's not at risk is not what they say. The I don't think, what is the word they use? I don't know. It's like at risk or vulnerable or sensitive, I think maybe what they say, sensitive groups. I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever. It really fucks
Yeah.
me up. So that's what it boils down to. I'm sure that you know, the NOSHA or whoever the hell the government makes those things, they're not saying if it fucks you up, then don't go outside. That's not what they say, but that's what I say. So so yeah, I brought out the mask. I feel bad for my dog though, because like I'm like, he doesn't need to be breathing that either. And I don't know,
right.
like,
Yeah.
he doesn't understand that he should like not go outside. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, there's your Creative Commons PSA. So
Yes.
all right, man.
All right, man.
Have a good one, and I won't
You
see
too.
you next week, but I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Sounds good, man. Have a good
Yeah.
one. Yep.
Peace
Have a
out.
good week. All right. Peace out.